All right, let's dive into it. Today, we're taking a look at a recent progress report from Codatta. And this isn't just a list of updates. It's really a peek into what the future of verifiable data might look like.
But first, let's just step back and ask a really fundamental question. In a world that is completely run on data and AI, how do you actually build an ecosystem where you can trust the information you're using? It's a huge challenge, and it's the exact problem that projects like Codatta are trying to solve.
And that right there is where Codatta comes into the picture. Their entire mission is built around tackling this massive challenge of data trust head-on. So let's see how they're doing it.
So what are they actually building? Well, in a nutshell, it's a system where anyone can contribute to and access data that's not just high quality, but also totally trustworthy and transparent. This is so much more than just collecting data. It's about building a real foundation of reliability.
And they had been super busy turning that concept into a reality. Let's take a look at some of the major milestones they've had, because honestly, the numbers are pretty staggering.
So how about this for scale? 10 million. That is the total number of data contributions made to the platform as of March. For any project in this space, that is a truly massive milestone to hit. And look, 10 million is way more than just a cool number to brag about, right? It proves two absolutely critical things. First, that they have a highly engaged community, and second, that their system is robust enough to actually handle that scale. When you're talking about training reliable AI, that kind of volume is everything. It shows the model can keep data quality high consistently. It's all about building that foundation of trust.
And they're making it even easier for people to get involved. They've launched their iOS app Alpha, which is just a huge leap forward. Instead of that kind of clunky, slower, browser-based experience, users now have a native app that's way faster and much smoother to use. This is so key for lowering the barrier to entry for more people.
Okay, let's pop the hood and see what's going on in the engine room. Because beyond the slick new app, there have been some serious upgrades under the hood to make the entire system a whole lot smarter.
Now this is really cool. The task qualification system. Think of it like a super smart matchmaking service. It actually looks at a contributor's skills and reputation and pairs them with the tasks they're best suited for. This isn't just about getting tasks done, it's about getting them done right, which, as you can imagine, is essential for keeping that data quality sky high.
They've also totally streamlined how contributors get rewarded with their token claim V2. No more guesswork here. You can now see gas fee estimates right up front, check your entire claim history, and, this is a big one, claim your rewards directly in USDT. It's all about making the process as transparent and user-friendly as possible.
And for all you tech heads out there are a couple of other really key enhancements. The native token, XNY, is now compatible with the X402 protocol, which helps standardize certain on-chain actions. Plus, and this is huge, they've introduced gasless payments. That means users can perform actions on-chain without needing to hold the network's native token. Both of these updates are all about removing friction and headaches for the user.
But, all the best tech in the world doesn't mean a thing without the people. A decentralized platform lives and dies by its community, and this is an area where Codatta is really shining.
And this chart breaks down exactly how they're pulling it off. It's not just one thing, but this whole mix of active community management through ambassadors, empowering people with educational content, and keeping everyone engaged with fun campaigns and quizzes. It's a full-on, multi-pronged approach to building a vibrant ecosystem.
So what does that actually look like in practice? Well, you've got global ambassadors who are absolutely critical in supporting that iOS alpha test. The tutorials and open datasets they create are often the very first step for new users who want to contribute. This isn't some passive user base. They are actively co-creating the entire platform.
Okay, so all this progress is fantastic, but really, it's all just setting the stage for something even bigger. So what's next on the roadmap? What's on the horizon? Before we get to the main event on the roadmap, it's worth peeking behind the curtain for a second. The team is already hard at work testing things like AI-assisted video annotation and continuing the push to move more core features onto decentralized smart contracts. The work, believe me, never stops.
And boom, here's the road ahead. You can see there's a really clear path here. First, an upgrade to decentralized identities, or DIDs, which gives users way more control. Then, a new badge system to reward contributions, and a portal for developers. But all of this is leading up to the next major launch, the Data Lineage MVP.
So you're probably asking, what on earth is on-chain data lineage? And honestly, this is the absolute game changer. The best way to get your head around it is to think of it like a public tracking number for a package, but for a piece of data. It creates a permanent, unchangeable record of where that data came from, who touched it, and how it was used, all of it recorded transparently right there on the blockchain.
And why does that matter? Why go to all this trouble? Because the ultimate goal here is full, complete data traceability. And that leads to something truly revolutionary: true ownership of data, all built on the base blockchain. You can finally prove where your data came from and exactly what happened to it.
Which leaves us with this one big question to chew on. As AI models get more and more powerful, they're just going to get hungrier and hungrier for high-quality, verifiable data. In that future, could the ability to prove the origin and ownership of data become the most valuable currency of all? It's definitely something to think about.